Hey YouTubers, what's up? How you guys doing? I'm doing great. So guess what? I finally saw Kong Skull Island. It was amazing. It was incredible. IMAX 3D. You gotta see that. It's the edge of your seat. It had so much good suspense, good action. Even the storyline was incredible. So what this movie talks about, so it's explaining about like how Vietnamese and the Americans, I think, were having a war going on, and then there was like a protest because it's on the intro, and then so John Goodman is talking about an island actually that exists. He thinks it exists in myth, but it's real. But if this company he works with is called Monarch. If you guys don't remember, it was in Godzilla 2014, which was I saw a long time ago. So he's telling the government that they're trying to look for a monster on this island, and then they don't believe John Goodman's character. They think he's insane, and but John Goodman's trying to go on this island, but he convinces like the military to go also with him. He says so him and his group of the people that work for him and for Monarch, they're in the storyboard in the room talking to people about this place called Skull Island, which I remember in the last King Kong movie that came out in 2005. So what they're saying, they're just gonna run a field test on there, but you know what? They were dropping bombs actually. Then so in this one scene, they're all in the helicopters, and so they found so there are actually I don't I'm gonna go to that one later, but let me talk to you about this one scene. So they meet so John Goodman and Corey Hawkins, you guys remember from the guy who played Dr. Dre from Straight Outta Compton. They go to this bar and they find Tom Hiddleston playing like pool, and then he gets in a fight with these two Vietnamese guys. He kicks their ass. I'm like, whoa. And then John Goodman goes like, "This guy looks like a badass. We need this guy." So they convince Tom Hiddleston to come. So he plays this character named Captain James Conrad. So they are convincing him that he should come with them to Skull Island because they're paying him money for that. So he agrees to go with them. He takes the money and agrees to go with them on this dangerous journey. And then they find this girl named Mason Weaver. So you know what I found funny? Samuel Jackson saying Mason, huh? And you're a girl, which was kind of funny. I kind of find funny Mason, Brie Larson having a dude name, but which is kind of funny. Mason's mostly a guy's name. Whatever. Move on. So Tom. So then they go to this island. They're all taking off in the helicopter. See this big cloud and of mist, like thunderstorm. I remember Tom Hills talk about. So we're going to this island for thunderstorms, things that want to eat you, biting insects. I think that's what he said. So he convinces. So they're all going, and there's like they're all thunder and chopper. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? And then like it was so incredible. Like there's all thunder, and then they make it out of their line. I'm like, damn, that was pretty quick. And then they see the island. The valley was beautiful. Like the scenery that they made, it was so cool. It was so like incredibly done. Like it had to be all green screen. Well, some parts were green screen. I think some parts were like CGI. Some parts shot real because they shot it in Australia, Hawaii, and Vietnamese also. They shot at three places actually. So then what happened was that you know what's funny? Samuel Jackson repeated the same line like he did in Jurassic Park. Hold on your butts. I'm like, that was pretty funny. I'm like, nostalgia. That was some nostalgia right there from my childhood. So so then they're just looking around the island, but then you know what? One of them land, and then guess what they do? The most stupidest thing I expect. They're dropping bombs because guess what? They're trying to get everyone to find out that King Kong exists. So then, so when they're like dropping bombs, so I don't know where King Kong's hand comes and grabs a chopper and someone goes flying out. I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, it's coming. And then I don't know where a flying palm tree comes and hits the chopper and it goes right down. I'm like, oh shit, they're screwed now. I don't know where, out of nowhere, and the brightness of the sun, King Kong's giantness appears out of the sun. Like I was looking, I'm like, holy shit, he is humongous. Like I was like that was just a like a thrill ride moment for me. Like he was just going at it and then just punching choppers in the air, grabbing other helicopters and throwing them into other helicopters, and people are flying out of the choppers, landing on glasses, and Evan Thomas was like, pull up, pull up. Like I would be scared in that situation too. That's a giant gorilla. You know, there was actually a prehistoric gorilla that existed a long time ago called Gigantopithecus. If you guys don't know, He was a big gorilla. Like he was, they called him the real paleontologists called him the real gorilla, the real King Kong actually, which was pretty cool. And he existed in parts of Asia from like I think he was from I think he was in India and then I think China, then Pakistan. He like migrated all around like countries of Asia, which was kind of cool. I never seen this go, but moving on. So in the movie, so Samuel Jackson finds out it was actually a setup that John Goodman was actually looking for that monster. He was looking for it, and then so what happens is that Samuel Jackson gun points John Goodman, facing you are gonna tell me everything I don't know. Or I'm gonna blow your head off. Like he was so serious. Like I would not mess with Samuel Jackson if he was mad. Like King Kong just killed all his men, and then Samuel Jackson goes like, "So you knew this thing was out here, and you're trying to flush this thing out? Who are you?" And he was like, "Monsters exist." Like, so now he finds out that he was looking for monsters, and he knows that the company he works with, Monarch, they know they track mythical monsters. Actually, if you guys remember, it was just also seen in Godzilla 2014. So Samuel Jackson real realizes that he wants to go and kill King Kong also. Even in this one scene when King Kong grabs a chopper, Samuel Jackson looking at him like hits the ground and blows up, and then there's like fire, and King Kong looks at him with an angry rage look, like holy shit. Like I would not mess with King Kong if he was angry. Yeah, moving on. So so they're all venturing in this jungle, and it's like holy the jungle. It really it really had some similarities to Jurassic Park also, because they shot in the same location also, but it was like Jurassic Park on steroids. Yeah, and then they're all looking around and they see all these like these creatures like flying around here and there, and then I think then they run into these natives also. These natives were just like pointing spears at them. I remember the comedic guy John C. Reilly comes out of nowhere and says, "Whoa, there, put it down, put it down, put it down. Everyone, calm down. It's okay, it's okay." So then John C. Reilly tells him what the hell is this place? So no, and then he shows them like they go in this abandoned shipwreck. He says, "Oh, this is Kong. This is their god actually. But this is this is who they represent." And I like how John C. Reilly said, you don't go into someone's house dropping bombs unless you're picking a fight." See now, like that was a stupid idea. Dropping the bombs, like why would you do that? Do you know how dangerous this is? You're trying to get him out. That's why. But then they built a big wall around them to keep them safe from not just King Kong but another monster, which is the skull crawlers. And then he says, "Be careful." There's John C. Reilly says there's a big one coming out, and then which was I think the mother of the two, because remember in the movie when they walked in the graveyard. Oh god, that scene was so chilling. Uh, like even it sucks John Goodman got eaten. They killed him off in the movie. Then like they're ambushed by the skull crawlers. Like those creatures are so, I would never mess with those creatures. They are very dangerous. Even especially the alpha one. Oh my god, that one was so scary. It was a big one. That thing was messed up. It was a big lizard. It was like almost like a Komodo dragon on steroids, but with only two legs to run on, not even like four, because Komodo dragons run on four legs. But that thing was so messed up. Like it was a big creature. Even it's funny, I've never even heard of a skull crawler until this movie came out. I like how when they make new monster movies, they bring in new different monsters that I've never been heard of before. Like how in Godzilla 2014 they brought this Godzilla was fighting off this other monster, the Muto, which I've never seen until this movie. Then in Jurassic World, the T Rex is fighting the Indominus Rex, which was a hybrid dinosaur created by Scrat. Then in Kong Skull Island, King Kong is fighting the Skull Crawler, which is a pretty cool monster to put in. And then CGI in here. This movie was incredible. Like the way, even since technology's changed, wow, it's incredible. Even in the next maybe 2 or 3 years, technology will be even 10 times more better. This is just Hollywood just does a good job with their movies. Good job, Hollywood. You're doing good. And like I love the special effects, the graphics, they were incredible. Even the scenery when they're in the helicopters and they're flying through the valley and the island, it was incredible. Like even in all those jungles, it looked. It's kind of cool. Samuel L. Jackson's been in 3 jungle movies. First he was in Jurassic Park, Then he was in The Legend of Tarzan, which came out last year. He really did a good job in there. Now he's in this movie. So he says, well, you know what line I didn't see hear him say the way, when we get off the island, we're bringing that ape down. He didn't really say that. I think that's a deleted scene that was cut out of the movie because sometimes you think that you're gonna see this stuff, they kind of delete that, pull that stuff out of the movie because they don't want to make it the movie way too long. But it was pretty good, and I like how at the end King Kong's they're trying to save Kong actually, and they found out Kong's not really the threat on the island. He's just defending his territory, and Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson were actually trying to save King Kong, John C. Riley. And then, but Samuel Jackson wanted to kill Kong so bad because he killed one of his men. Well, your men are stupid. Why were you guys blowing up the area? You guys shouldn't have never dropped those bombs. Because even King Kong, he hates it when. Of course, if I would hate it too. Some prick walking my house, I'll be like, fool, get out of here. This is not your. This is my house. You get the hell out of here. Like, when you're in some type of dangerous animal territory, you need to respect their territory because you're in their jungle, and they're the ones who run the law of the jungle, not us humans. It's with every animal. Any animal you walk in to their territory, you always have to respect their law. Moving on. So I heard this movie's blowing up the box office. Like it looks so cool. I think this movie might beat Logan. Logan was pretty good, but March has been a good year with movie. March has been a good movie season actually. Even I have to say 2017 has been a pretty good year with movies. If you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.